YouTube, good evening. How are you doing? It's Turbo TV, another video. This is somewhat of a how-to / upgrade. I don't know what you want to call it. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and go support whatever you want to call it. Go like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Returning family, welcome back. So today I am at Audio Cat's house, late night, as you see. It's dark. I got a light so y'all can see me. We are
removing a heat exchanger.
There we go. So we are removing the stock heat exchanger that comes on my car for a way big one. Let me show you the difference. So
that's your stock one.
The stock one is out. Yeah, turn it because it's gonna leak.
So this is what your stock heat exchanger looks like. For y'all that don't know, it looks like a fallopian tube, but it's actually a different version. Domino pizza at the door. You can ring the bell. And then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be installing at this point in time. Because we got pizza, man. Because it's late night. We're working here on Turbo TV's car, but we're gonna get it done.
Yes, sir.
So right now we are gonna just show you what the difference is gonna be, and Turbo can explain to you what this is gonna do.
Yes, sir.
So that's the new one. Take a look at that, guys.
This is the new one. And this is the old one. The old one didn't sit straightened up like that. It sat sideways like that. So look at the difference. This is just a regular ass heat exchanger. This one is an air to water heat exchanger. So it's a 4-way. Everything's better. IETs will be way lower. Yeah, I don't really know what else to give y'all.
The other thing I can tell you that it's going to help in the performance. So what it's going to do for you is when you hear IAT, like intake air temperature, when you got boosted cars, turbochargers, superchargers, the intake air temperature is very important. Your car adjusts its timing and adjusts its other parameters of your tune according to what the air coming into it is. So that's why you always hear people talk about the DA. That's the thickness of the air. So what it's going to do, it can allow the car to be able to produce more boost and run more efficiently by keeping the intake air temperature sensors lower and allow the car to be able to keep the timing up instead of retarding the timing when he steps in the car, which is certainly going to make the car just a little more faster and be able to hold more hot laps, as you can call it. You know what I'm saying? When he goes does a lap, he'll be able to do more. So right now we're going to get in the process of figuring this out and getting this all situated. So stay tuned if we get this going.
Hold on before I cut y'all off. So basically, it's from Merc Racing. Shout out to them. They most definitely plugged me. All the hardware here. Where's them snippers?
Or these?
I sneak them on here.
This one? Oh, I put a hole in it. Okay.
That's alright, we got a new one.
I got you.
Hardware. So basically, brackets in there too. So basically, the only thing you need to do with this is remove the old one, run the new lines to the new one, and bracket this, the new one, it's got a little weight to it, to the inside of the crash bar. It has to sit somewhere. It cannot just sit right here. This is flimsy. This is just a fucking, a guard. That's it.
Miss Audio Cat is in the building.
Miss Audio Cat, hey.
Telling us we have to leave and go.
You guys have to come in.
So, I got a question for
ma'am.
you. How do you feel that it's this time of night and we're working on cars?
It's okay, as long as you're home.
You know, let me tell you something. I want to tell y'all something. They say you can't teach your old dog new tricks. That's a lie. You're going to read this at Turbo TV. She's actually been trained to say, it's okay, baby, as long as you're home. That took time.
This garage look the way it does.
Well, let me tell you something right now. This is what happens. When I was doing the Nova, I'm going to testify to them about the Nova. So when I was working on Nova, I did the motor in the Nova. On the second day of working on Nova, she about to walk away. She got jealous of the Nova, y'all. She got mad. She got, you're spending more time with the car than you are me. I'm like, bro.
Let's fix that. As long as I'm entertained doing house stuff and things I need to do, then you can play with your cars. But when your wifey needs my husband, then these bitches gotta call. It's time for the real woman. That's all.
Hey, y'all heard it. So stay tuned. We took the crash bar off. Basically what it's called. It's just 4 little bolts at the top. Well, not little. Bolts long as hell. 2 over here. 2 over here. Where are they? Oh, this is how long they are. So they go all the way through the actual crash bar. Holds it on to the frame of the car. So that is off. We have measured this. You're not gonna get that bitch on like that unless you got an angle drive, but we don't, so whatever. So this, the heat exchanger, is gonna bracket onto the back of the crash bar. with these self-tappers. So it'll also, I mean, it's not gonna help it, but this down here will, you know, make sure it's in place some. We'll see. We're getting the drill right now so that we can measure this up how we want it to sit on here. With the self-tappers, I guess Jeff has one. You got one in your hand?
I got one in my hand. I'm just looking for the tool that we need to be able to drill it down.
Cool. So, yeah. Bumper removed. Crash bar removed. Little baby intercooler removed. Heat exchanger, whatever you want to call it. Like, it still does its job. It just doesn't do near enough for an upgraded car. So once we find the drill, get this going. Turn the camera, guys.
I could actually do this different. I could just do it all.
Turbo had to drill it in there. Make sure it's even on both ends. So y'all have to make sure y'all line it up. So what they finna do, what they gotta do is they had to make sure this was lined up in the middle so they give enough adjustment to put it right here, because it can't sit on this, for y'all don't know. Because if it sit on there, if you hit a curve your car low, it's going to crack the bottom. So Turbo wanted like an inch higher off of it, probably 3 inches higher. So he ain't got to worry about that. So right now we're in the process of, shut up, boy. So yeah, stay tuned for the rest. Yep.
Alright, so what we've done in this install, just so you can tell, we've actually done the marking like you saw in the marking before, but now what we did, we actually gapped it from the rebar itself. But this is your support, it's the rebar. We gave it some distance so it has the distance it needs. We're going to go and install it, make sure we've got a test fit properly, and get those installed, start connecting the hoses, start doing the breathing, and we should be pretty good to go shortly.
So for anybody else is doing this at home, you will not be able to put these on because of this bar right here.
That's your two.
So put the bracket and these on.
You see how we marked it first? You see how I marked the mark? I marked it first to know where I wanted this to be at. So after I did the mark, I put the bracket on. I actually did a line here too. You see that? That was telling me what the lowest place was. So I raised it up about 1/4 inch. So I know I'm elevated from the plastic in the bottom. The rest, it's history.
Good to go.
Oh!
So as of right now, y'all, as of right now, they are putting it in. It went back in. So remember I told y'all he didn't want it to be on there.
Isaac, you up?
We're good.
So he got the what he wanted. It's not sitting on there, but it's an inch on there.
It's not touching on it.
So
I can go higher if you want. No. 4 minutes right there.
So yeah, this is what it is, y'all.
Come on.
I mean, you are Turbo TV. We should go higher just because of you. Give me some ass.
So yeah, man, that's how it look, y'all.
We could adjust the height if you want a little bit more. We're at that point now.
I think you will go a little higher, bro.
He's not going over no curve.
You heard me, Turbo? I think you should.
It's not on though, is it?
Yeah,
Huh?
It's not making pressure, but it's right there.
it's
You
white
go
wood.
higher?
You want to?
I don't. I'm good with whatever. I'm good. But I know I raised it 1/4 inch on both sides from what it was.
So y'all, that's what it look like.
If you feel like it needs to come up, you only got.
I don't think so. We have sensors here, so we have it that.
Oh yeah, so we was having a dispute on whether we should lift it up more or not. So as Audi just said, we should leave it here. 'Cause once the bumper gets right, when the bumper come up here, you don't want this shit to be hitting the bumper. Then this gonna fit the sensors, the wires, all of that. So leave it where it's at.
So bro, just say he gonna leave it like that. It's perfect for him. He fine with it. Jeff did the work. They did the
Oh, we
work.
didn't do nothing. We're working as a team. Highway bullets, baby.
Let's go.
Yes, so everything's getting molded back on how you want it, bro. You happy?
Look, I'm happy when this bitch is turned on. We put all this
So
extra
we're
fucking
gonna turn on
coolant
the
in.
Oh yeah, he bought like 300 and some cooling, y'all. So stay tuned. Back to the remainder of the video. So just in case y'all, for those don't know, take the cover off the thing, man, cause it's gonna look like it don't fit. Take it off. For those who would not know it's on there, take it off.
Now leave you some slack.
No, just take it off.
Look at it, right your pink.
All right, guys. So in the process right now, we got the hoses already installed at the bottom. Now we have to fill this up with coolant. So you can't have no air in a coolant system that causes failures in your cooling system. We're about to take off this cap from the top. You can see right here. And start filling her up with coolant and start let her to get the coolant flow. So I'm gonna sit that right there. We got a rubber grommet to seal it. We're gonna start filling up with coolant, turn the car, let it start fluctuating. When we start coming out of here, we'll be good to go.
I show her this thing. So y'all hear it? Like Jeff said, gotta let everything run through it.
All right, drop the coolant in there. And you have to, turn on your AC, turn on your heater actually. Heater on, everything on. Let me get the video going.
It's on.
So we're gonna see now, take it off so y'all can see it. When we have it, you see that we're fleshing right now? We still have some air in there, you see that? So right now if I cover it, we'll still have air that's in there. So we're gonna actually just let it boil out for a little bit. I'm gonna let it build up a little bit of pressure here. You see that? See how I let it go and all that does? We gotta get all that air out of there. All that air gotta come out. Huh? No, what, papi? Nah, it's alright. When I let it go, we still have all that air, so you gotta let it just completely go.
Yes, sir. Been the second in. Well, y'all will have to buy new coolant. Like Jeff, like how your cat said, do not reuse.
You can use, I don't like to reuse coolant because when you put it into containers and stuff, you never know what particles are in there. You don't want to mix them. I mean, it's cheaper for you to save a radiator, you know what I'm saying, and save other parts and try to save money on the coolant. Yeah, no more air.
No more air, y'all.
No more air.
So y'all, we finally finished, and as you can see, temps are normal. Damn it, hold on, Jeff. Cooling good. Cooling is good. We actually had a mishap that we didn't even know until we was actually sitting here chilling and talking. So as you see, we had a little spill, and it was like, it's a small little hose down here on this side that was just squirting up. We fixed the hole, and by fixing the hole, literally cut the hose some, extended the length of it, clamped it. It's on, it's holding. Yeah, so we technically were already done, technically. And then we parked, talked, you know, said our goodbyes and all that. And Isaac decided to look down and look at it. We seen it was leaking, we just thought it was excess. But yeah, it's together. It's going home. It's about to go to the mod shop anyway, so this really isn't too much of a hassle, because he got to take everything apart anyway, so whatever he finds, he'll fix. It's all my money now. But yeah, I want to say thank you to Audio Cat.
Always here, man.
Audio Cat burned his arm in his face because the hose.
Taking it for the team.
That is legit taking one. I want to say thanks to Bust Down. He burned his arms and hands.
And for my brother, bro, hey, he'll do it for me.
Isaac is in the house cupcaking like a little Debbie. So we gonna let him be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, as far as the car, man, the car is I will say this, and it's weird, I don't know how that happens or if it's gonna still happen, but the throttle response is way faster. It's way faster. I mean, it's keeping turbos way cooler. So yeah, I don't know. The antifreeze does not just go to the radiator in this car, it also goes to the turbos, just like the oil and all of that. So I don't know, we'll see. But he blinded himself, y'all. But y'all, I greatly appreciate everybody's help. Appreciate y'all for watching. Again, if you want to do the same type of upgrade, which you should if you have these cars in any modification, Merc Racing is who I went through. You can check their website. I'll put it in the description. You can tell them Turbo sent you. You just do that. But yeah, it's amazing. It's black, so you don't see it. It's a 4-way. Just do your research on it. It's an air to water cooler. it's amazing. But I'm tired. It's 1:39. We gotta be up at the shop at 10.
Yes, sir.
Toodaloo.